Hello, my name's Shake and welcome to how to start your FIFA Ultimate Team. When you first start off, you won't have a team as good as mine, but you'll have to work your way up. You start off with a bronze team and you get a few free packs, which I don't have because I've already done them, but this is the packs. You can go from bronze all the way up to golds, and there's sometimes some promo packs. So what you want to do is, when you first get it, I'd prefer if you get it on a weekend, so then you can have a lot more time to to grind. And what grinding is, to continue to level up and like play the game pretty much, so you can get coins up in your top left. I have 41,000 coins right now, and I've got that team. So once you keep grinding, you can get a team like this, and you're gonna wanna keep looking at your team, because your chemistry is really important. Because if your player doesn't have like 5 or above, then the least chemistry they have, the less they'll perform pretty much. So you want them to have the most chemistry they can have and be able to play good. So you can go for a whole like Premier League team or a whole Bundesliga team, it doesn't really matter. And what you're gonna wanna watch out for is their consumables. So you can put chemistry stars on them, which will make them better at a certain stats, and you're gonna wanna watch their fitness, because that is big importance. The less fitness they have, the worse they'll play, just like the chemistry. And with the contracts, when that hits 0, you need to play some more so you can actually play them. And healing, if your player gets injured, let's say, like he gets a knee injury, if you put one of them on him, he'll be fine and be ready to play for your next game. And your manager, all he really does is helps with extra chemistry. Okay, so how you want to buy players? You want to save up coins and look at the team you want, and then you come to your transfer market. So in the transfer market, you want to know your player and put him in. We'll just go with Roberto Firmino for this one. So you type in his name, or you can go through and go through, put his nation in if you know it, his league and his club, and then it should probably do it. And what you want to go and do is, I'd say, start off with gold and work your way up to special cards. So you look, he's like, so the lowest card is 17.5. So then you go down to max buy now, and then you go put 17, and we'll go with just 17. And then you look to see if there is one, and there is. So then you go back down to it, press LB, then there's nothing, so you increase that to, let's say, 15,750, nothing. Keep upping the price, and there's no one for less than 1,700. So that's how you get cheap deals. Okay. Now, if you want to know how to sell someone, if you want to, I'd say, if you want to sell someone, or if you want to get another player, sell that person you have in the position, unless they're like, they are untradeable, where it says at trade status. So if it says that, you can't sell them. But if it does say that, then I'm just gonna quickly look for one. So give me a second. Okay, so I don't have one in my team, so I'm just going to quickly go to the transfer market and buy one. But if you want to quickly get rid of it, just press X and it'll reset all your thing. So I'm just going to quickly buy a bronze player. Okay. So with this guy, if you want to sell him, actually, I'll just go and do it for my club. So, if you want to sell a player, you have to first of all find the player that you want to sell, which I know will be back a few pages. Where'd you go? Of course I can't find him. Okay, so give me a second. Okay. So, what you're wanting to do is find him, of course, which I'm struggling to. Oh, there he is. Went past him. Okay. So what you want to do? Yep, we'll chuck him in. So it'll come up with this. Then you want to list him on transfer market. So now what you want to do is you're going to want to, if you want to try and find the best money that you want, go look, compare the price and look through. So the last one is 200, so we'll put ours up for and if you want to go down to the lowest, you press LT. So we'll put ours up for 200 as well. Yep. And then you press list and transfer market. And then if you want to see where he is, you go transfer list and he's right there selling. If he sells, he'll go to the left of me onto sold items. And if you want to see a transfer list, it's all the cards will be on your right. So how to play? If you want to play division rivals, you'd want to first get a decent team, and you should see placement matches. There would be 5 of them, and you go through them and just try your best in them, and it will put you in a division. I've already done that and played for a bit, and I'm in Division 9, which is not the best, but and then there's also squad battles. Squad battles are well, with your squad, of course, and then you verse other squads which aren't the best, and then they get better and better until they have like this squad. And if you want to view their squad, you just press Y on it, and then you get as many points as you can, like I did, and I've got I'm in rank 2. And then on your right, you'll see what options you get. You can either get 4 mixed player packs, but they're untradeable. We can get 2 of them, which are tradable. So tradable and untradeable is tradable. You can put them up in the transfer market. Untradeable means you can't, or you can get 20,000 coins. And then this is your divisions. You got Division 10 all the way up to Division 1, which you need 1,900 skill rating for, which skill rating is another word for points for this. So yeah, I'll get into a few games and show you what it's like. So you press play rivals, and it'll come up with this, and it says your squad is eligible to play. So that means your squad is able to play. So you press advanced, and then it'll search for your opponent for you. Okay, we're getting into a game. On your top left, you'll see latency, and that's how good your connection is with them. And you can choose your kit and their kit, but I just let the computer do it for you. And top left, you'll see guests, and guest means if either you or they have another, like a friend playing with you, which they don't. And they quit. So scrap all that. while we're waiting for the opponent to, in game you can only get 3 pauses, and you only get them when you get possession of the ball or the ball goes out. And those pauses means you can make subs or do whatever, but they only last for 40 seconds. And some people play custom tactics, and that's where you've made tactics for your team so they work the way you like it. Okay, and it'll show you the screen which you can see his team, and he's got an okay team. So I'm probably gonna have to, yeah, play pretty good. Yeah, this is pretty annoying. Yeah, so we're off. So what I usually do is I just pass it around for a bit, and then so up the top you can see that he's paused it. Okay, so I don't know what's happening. I think the my computer and the software I'm using to run this is like lagging out, and this is like really glitchy for me. So I don't really know if I can play or not. Okay, so I'm sorry if I don't talk as much, and that's because I'm 1 goal behind. Oh, I was so close. So yeah, when you score, you can also celebrate, which I I don't usually do because that annoys them, and then they do it to you if they score. So as you just seen then, he slide tucked me in the box, and now I have a penalty. So what I usually do, so I go into the bottom corner, one of the two, and then I make it so he saved it. But I green time it, so that means as soon as he's about to kick it, you press the shoot button again, which is B. So yeah, so to cross you press X, and then like shoot again. And then to switch player, I usually press the left bumper, and you'd wanna, when they're running at you, you want to jockey. So you hold left and right trigger. So they've scored again. Okay. Nah, this is really laggy. I don't know if I'll be able to use this game footage, so just bear with me. So, the only reason I'm not playing that well is because I'm lagging a lot. So, pass you want to press A, and a through ball, which is Y, which a through ball is they like pass it in front of you, but and like yeah, so you run onto it. They pass in front of you, so you can run onto it. But I don't really know which one I prefer to use. I use both of them a lot. And then sometimes the refs are like, don't call anything, and sometimes they call a lot. So this isn't really like the most fairest of games, but it's still a pretty fun game. So yeah, sometimes that just happens, and it doesn't pass to the player that you want it to, and they score. Ice can't do anything because of the video. It takes like 2 seconds to switch player, which is really annoying me. So yeah, I don't know if I use this footage or not. I don't know if I use any footage or game footage. And I escaped away a penalty. And he scored another one.